it's going to get mental, guys. And you need to be prepared. You need to start thinking differently. Because the way that you manage this stuff on the right, the old stuff, is very different to the way you manage the new stuff. And so to finish up, I will bring out the animals. Because I wasn't going to, but then people keep saying I'm upset when I don't, so I'm bringing them out again. Okay? So, for those of you who haven't heard before, the way that you manage the stuff on the right, the way that you manage stuff today, is very much like the same way you manage cats. Now think about how you manage a cat. That's one of mine, okay? It's actually one of my kids. It's not long for this world. It peed on the sofa yesterday. It did. Angry text from my wife. So, how do you manage a cat? Now, I want you to think about your servers as I say this. All my cats have names. All my cats have, well, they don't have IP addresses, but all my cats have IP addresses. People come and look at my cats. They stroke my cats. When people ask me what we do, I look after cats. When my cat gets sick, I take it to a vet, and I spend a lot of money fixing cat. Basically, I look after cats. I feed cat. I clean up after cat. Right? My life revolves around making sure I have cat. And also, there is a limit to how many cats I can look after, because it's quite a labour-intensive job looking after a cat, unless you're the mad cat woman of Ghent. Okay? Typically there's a limit, maybe 15 cats. I say 2 for my wife, but really 15, okay? Now, when you get to these new things on the right, these Hadoop things, these scale-out things, these Spring Rails, Node.js, Python things, it's a bit different. The way you manage your systems has to change entirely. The way that Netflix uses nodes on Amazon, I can tell you right now, they don't manage them like cats. It's much more like chicken farming. Okay? Now, my friend, who also did physics with me, is a chicken farmer. And so basically, if you do theoretical physics, you end up with one of 3 things. TV presenter, this, or chicken farm. I'm tending towards chicken farm. Now he had 14 and a half, he's now got 15,000 chickens, which is a lot of chickens. Okay? I can tell you right now, none of the chickens have names. No one comes to look at his chickens. And if the chickens aren't very well, they don't go to a vet. Oh. Right? But more importantly, if I ask him what he does, he doesn't tell me he looks after chickens, he says he produces eggs. Interesting, huh? So when you get to that future world of IT, you're going to have people popping up and turning to a data center and saying, I need 500 chickens. Right? And I'm going to come back and collect the eggs in an hour. And at that point, I'm going to kill the chickens. So, right? Okay? But that's basically what they're going to do. And you're going to go, but all my processes are based around cats. I don't even know what chickens eat. What do I feed chickens? How do you clear up after chickens? Do they go in a litter tray? That's the processes you've got today. They're not going to work when a guy turns up with 500 chickens in a van. And it's going to happen. Right? It will. And I want you to phone me if a guy ever turns up to your office with 500 chickens in a van. And put it on Twitter, because I really want to see that. But it is going to happen, and you need to be ready for that. Also, if you've built a chicken farm, you can't take a kitten and put it in a chicken farm. It doesn't work, right? So chicken farming has different processes, and it's not ready for kittens, which is why some of the cloud services, you can't pick up your existing SQL server and put it in the cloud service. It's not designed to run that. So what you actually need to do is you need to be able to change your processes to be able to do the old stuff, as well as understand how you're going to do the new stuff at the same time. It's going to be fun, right? You guys are going to enjoy this.